Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of my newly christened series, the SAP Podcast, where I play the blind weekly and talk about whatever. So we've got a double cockroach start, and this week, I guess, I'm getting into this a little late, but I've been thinking a lot about kind of just like trans identity and, what do you call it? Trans identity and kind of like sexuality that comes with that, right? So for anyone who doesn't know, um, I am non-binary, and it's weird because the the kind of like sliding scale of the sexuality spectrum, at least specifically like straight, gay, etc., only really works in the gender binary, right? So like a gay man likes men and a straight man likes women, right? But like, if you like a non-binary person, like, where does that, put you, right? And I've never particularly heard of anyone only attracted to non-binary people. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure that they're out there. But I've never met anyone, and I've never seen an account of anyone like that. And it kind of got me thinking about, like, my placing on that. And specifically, some discourse that I've seen a lot of places, which is the whole bi people not wanting to date trans people, or, straight people that aren't comfortable with dating trans people, right? So, like, a straight man that isn't necessarily comfortable with the idea of dating a trans woman. And I feel like, I don't know, that conversation has always been kind of weird for me specifically, right? Because I see a lot of, stuff get thrown around about, oh, that's, it's bigotry and it's transphobia and it's essentially stripping that person of their trans identity by not including them, right? But like, and like, obviously there are cases in which that happens, right? In which the root of someone's non-attraction towards a trans person stems from their transphobia. And I feel like I'm just kind of in a tough place, right? Where, and this is just me talking about my own experience factoring into this kind of, but I've only dated, I'm 15, so whatever romantic anything I'm talking about, take a giant grain of salt, right? I'm still a baby. But I've been in 3 relationships, all of them with, trans boys. And like, all of my kind of, I guess, experiences with romantic attraction have centered around, trans men and cis women. So, female people. And that, I don't know, it feels really shitty of me, right? Because I don't want to be a part of that crowd which is actively participating in, that sort of transphobic stuff, right? But I can't really just, like, change, my whatever, like, I can't really get attracted to new people to try to be interested. I don't know how to really do that. And I've seen, like, and, like, it's not even so much that, like, I've never been attracted to a trans woman, right? Like, I've seen, people online and things of the like, where I've been like, yeah, that is a good-looking person who I find attractive, But I've never, like, met someone my age who's trans femme who I've, ever been particularly attracted to, and that partially feels like really shitty, because it feels like I'm being kind of an exclusionary douche. So I've been thinking about that a lot recently, and I don't even know, how to fucking categorize all of that shit. Like I am attracted to, typically perceived as feminine qualities in people. And I don't know, like, it's something should probably be said about, like, that's maybe just a symptom of, like, a lot of trans people my age aren't really medically transitioning and, like, taking some of those further steps, but at the same time, like, that's not what trans identity is. You're not only a valid trans person once you have taken, those steps. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna save my rolls for next turn. But yeah, so that's something that's been on the brain recently for me, is just kind of how I fit into, like, all of that, stuff regarding my romantic sexual identity, and how I can kind of try to go forward with that without, feeling as bigoted. And I don't really have an answer yet. But I don't know. This kind of stuff I think can be very important to discuss. And it was on my brain, so I figured I'd talk about it, So that's what's been going on with me recently. Of course, it's the ant. But yeah, I hope everyone else is having a wonderful week. It's currently Friday. The last time I recorded one of these, I uploaded it, like, several days after it was supposed to go up. I think I recorded it on Monday and I uploaded it, like, whenever the last one was uploaded. It was a little ridiculous. But yeah. Any cool faint pets? I'll throw a little more milk on here. But yeah, so that's what's been wrapping me up. A lot of the time I come into, like, these kinds of videos with, like, an idea and a topic that I want to discuss, and then I just, like, kind of riff off of there, but then I get a little stuck afterwards, But yeah, what else is going on in my life? I've been doing a lot of prep for Portland. For anyone who is not, familiar with me and my channel, the Portland Regional Championships are happening soon. It's a Pokemon event. I play Pokemon competitively. And so I've been preparing for that pretty hard recently. Because it's 2 weeks. My favorite. The slug in front of their... Okay. Oh, I didn't have a slug in front of their snake, but that's not my question to ask. But yeah, I'm just focusing on, like, scaling this, really. Yeah, sorry, that was kind of an awkward gap of silence. I know if I'm doing a solo podcast adventure like this, I should really be, what's it called? That's a nasty team, by the way. But I should really be filling the dead space as much as I can. But yeah, that's been going well. School's good. I was failing math for a hot second, but I'm back on top of the world. So that's nice. I'm, no longer a failure. The Grand Challenge, that's been happening recently. So the Grand Challenge, Pokemon is normally played for anyone who doesn't know, in a best of 3 format. And the Grand Challenge is fucked up because it is played in a best of 1 format where you don't have any of the information that you would normally have about your opponent's teams. So I've been doing okay in that. I was doing really good, but then I've been kind of tanking recently. This is worth it. Anything else been going on? Not really. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I talked about this in my last video, but I always feel like people who make this kind of content always have so much stuff to say. New Pope got elected. He's pretty interesting. I can't pretend like I've done my research, so I'm not even going to act like it. But from what I've seen, he's not the coolest, which is a little worrying, you know, a lot of regressive ideas about gay marriage, which, you know, you don't like to see, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking crazy times, man. Crazy fucking times we live in. Do you have anything that's good on Faint? No, not really. Okay, Cockroach, get your ass in here. I want my bacon. Speaking of bacon, have I had anything interesting to eat recently? What do I talk about? I could just go back to talking about the game, but that kind of ruins the point of it being a podcast. I mean, you know, if you've stayed this long, you're obviously chill with listening to an insane man's rambling. Level 3 Grizzly Bear. Preposterous. I might as well get you to 50-50. Might as well grab the achievement there. Goodbye, Cockroach. Oh my god. Good job, Grizzly Bear. Yeah, running a Grizzly Bear on a 4 squad is... I'm actually just now realizing that that's kind of bizarre, but you know what, whatever. I don't know if I've ever gotten level 3 Gear Lord. I'm kind of just like rolling for stats. Oh, wait. Dude, why have I not been buying blobs? What am I doing? Okay, I already taken it, looks like. But yeah, we're starting to get into these, actually, this is pretty small. I'm surprised that they got this far. I was gonna say we're getting into these, like, really big, really scaly teams, but we did it. It's gonna be the ribbon for Grizzly and the Deer Lord. So yeah, I mean, so I saw a lot of jump, right? Like a lot of snake. I saw, I think, 1 or 2 minotaurs, but I really enjoyed this. I always love a good Deer Lord build. Deer Lord Rabbit is just so incredible. I mean, you know, if they're both level 1, you're stocking a free what? Not really an equivalent. Right? It's kind of like a bacon and apple combined. Okay, where are we looking? There's gingerbread man jellyfish. I'm like a little interested in XP. XP looks funny. Jackalope. Drop there. Any other jump points? There's no brain cramp. Yeah, not really any way to jump other than like fairy dust, I guess. really strong 4 squad stuff with like Owl, Sea Anemone. Obviously, we just saw where's his face? The Deer Lord, the Rabbit stuff. Yeah, oh, I wish I found more mammoths. I think I found one, but like I found practically nothing else. Yeah, so they really seem to want you to go 4 squad here. Right, because there's Owl, Sea Anemone, Deer Lord, Oyster, Cow, all this buy-sell stuff. Get some money generation going too, right? You got the Swan, the Weasel, the Silver Fox, then Flying Squirrel is weird. I guess you do like Flying Squirrel, Puppy, Puma, Gariel maybe, melon your whole team up. There's Potato. I don't know. I don't think I noticed that. That's cool. I love Taco. Taco's my goat. Yeah, I kind of want to like try for like a Dear Lord Black Bear thing on my own time, but I don't want to run like 2 full builds in a video. Um, Ghost Kittens being is kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything else. Okay. Let's try like a jump build with like Slug, Snake, Minotaur stuff. Why not? Oh, take a beaver. Excuse me for the yawn. But yeah. What else do I have going up? Oh, I'm going to DC in a week. That's gonna be fun. My dad recently got his PhD. I'm very proud of him. So we're gonna be going to his double marmoset. Sure, not his double marmoset. We're gonna be going to his graduation. And that's all going to be good times. Oh, I should have positioned it so the corn cob goes on with me 4. Well, does 4 attack really get anything? I'm not sure. Looks like we are going to use this one. Curse you, Mermal. What else have I been doing? Been listening to a lot of Kendrick Lamar recently. I know, Shocker. He's so underground and everything, but I don't know. I've been enjoying his work. God, good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly are just like, you know, such incredible albums, man. Oh, Thunderbird and Mana. There's like a good amount of mana, huh? Yeah, good amount of mana generation, but I'm not really seeing a great way to spend it outside of Sea Serpent. That's interesting. Maybe we'll end up going into that eventually. Yeah, but for now we'll just do this. Dumbo! I think I'd rather just leave the Marmoset. Okay. Oh, boy. Excuse me, oh boy. Oh my, levels galore. What tier is Jackalope? Oh, it's also tier 2. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll just freeze this drop bear and start really going for it. I don't think we're gonna be able to pull off the triple top. We are. I should have never doubted the Marmoset. Man, I had such a good speech about my whole thing with like queer identity and sexuality and everything, and I'm tanking. I got fucking nothing to say, dude. Oh, there he is, though. There's our guy that we wanted. I think I'd rather do something like this. Freeze a little fairy dust, sure. So, let's see, you're getting 1-1 from this, and then another 3-3, and then another 1-1. So he's getting 5 stats, so he's going to be a 6-7. Not awful. Not quite where we want him to be, but we'll get him there. Yeah. Oh, no! Yeah, never mind. He's not getting anything. Unbelievable. Who even runs line 2 Hawk? Have people really had enough of this movie already? Have we already reached fucking second line Hawk numbers? And you know what? Just because I want to save my free rolls, I'll get another one. Cool. Finally get a win after being stuck in draw hell for a while. Okay. I think I'd like to get like a slug maybe. Oh, that's good. If I can get like a summon guy out of this. This is a bad idea. Like the Hawk is just great tempo right now, but I'm going all in on it, man. I don't care. Okay. Need something to feed this with. I just need something that summons things. None of you summon things. You summon things. Alright, eat that guy. Oh, yeah. Ooh, baby. I actually don't even need this fairy dust. I'm, like, happy with the way that things are for now, right? Yeah, no, this looks good. Oh, this guy isn't all in on the minute, so he doesn't know. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot that level 2 Anteater kind of just, like, doesn't work with the drop bears. Well, that's, like, a little unfortunate for what I'm trying to do here, right? Well. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that, and then try to find, like, a level 1 Anteater or something else with summons. Sure. Oh, baby. I don't want you to swallow a slug. Okay. This is so strange, dude. I don't know what the plan is here. We'll run this. This is, like, so awful. I just need to find something good for him to swallow so I can feed him this fairy dust. I'll freeze a pear, too. The Red Riding Hood thing, the jump thing, I never bothered with that. Okay, we are gonna lose. It's okay. I'm okay without these, I think. Holy shit. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Alright. This is gonna be the biggest Minotaur of all time. I wasn't around for it, I took a pretty significant break from this game, but apparently there used to be like a jump weekly epidemic. Where, like, every weekly was just like Brain Cramp, Jackalope, fucking Lovely Frogman. You trade. No, I can't be losing within the early rounds of my tempo build. That's not how this game works. Okay. Yeah, gingerbreads actually came up big for us last turn. Holy. What are good things to talk about? I should just pivot fully into fucking, like, story time content. You guys would like that, right? Oh, I just rolled my level up rewards without thinking. I'm a genius, man. Sure. Give me that, like, just for now. I can turn something else into a jump head with this. True, okay. The cow is, like, tempting, but I literally just can't, because I need to hold on to my fairy dust. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do. I'll just run you in the back for now. But then I can fairy dust you next turn, and then we've just got, like, the most annoying fucking jump build ever. I love it. I love it. Yeah. The great jump epidemic lives on in my old VODs that I watch. Oh, Grizzly, like, actually does some fucking destroy us, though. Especially this level 2 guy, yeah. I don't know why they all had fairy dust. They don't have anything that abuses jumps, but sure. And then we'll get a dust on you. I think it's worth losing the 6/6 to get Grizzly Bear Snipes. Right? Because I was like, oh, Grizzly Bear destroys us, but it also, like, helps us in kind of a big way. We have, like, no stats, that's fine, though. No! Oh my god. It's so it has never been more open. Why does everyone have level 2 Grizzly? Dude, this guy hates Minotaur. I don't want to transform anything. It's true, I can get level 2 Grizzly, which is what everyone else fucking has for some reason. Okay, we're finally, you know, starting to, like, get somewhere, I think. I hope, I pray. Oh my. You know what? Fuck my slug. We're just going right for level 3 Grizzly. I'm rushing this shit. I don't care. We're chilling against this. we're so fine, dude. We are not so fine, actually. Fucking lost to Yggdrasil on the turkey. I hate it here. I was like, we're so fine. There's so many things happening. Fuck me, dude. Okay. This is still fine. No, this is fine. We're like so back, actually. My lack of stats is starting to show through a little. Oh my god, the snake is going to murder me. Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine, man. No! Tomato? Really? I'm just losing to, like, random cornucopia stuff. Aw, this was a cool team. Come on. You could have given it to me. Alright, I'll play one more. Kagaribi. Kagaribi happened. That's another thing I can talk about that people might... I didn't mean to stack those. That people might, like, vaguely know about. It was cool. It was really cool, man. I think frontrunners for #1 this season, it's, like, literally just between the three guys, Dormigi, Hurt, and Akala, right? My current frontrunner, I think, is still just Dormigi. Like, his consistency has been so insane. Fuck it, let's just turn 2 combined. Why not? I'm losing it today. Why not, man? Yeah, Kagaribi happened. Carmelo is top 10. Or are you thinking about it? But I don't even think it's, like, arguable anymore. After, you know, like, he still hasn't missed a top 8 at a major, which is, you know, kind of crazy when the person who's done that is, you know, the #1 contender, Dormigi. So yeah, I think that tournament was pretty crazy. Japan definitely defended. Like, the Level Up Expo narrative did not, like, come into fruition at all, really. No. No thank you, Nightcrawler. Yeah, our team is, like, incredibly weak, but it's fine. Beaver, from 5-4 Beaver will do it. Oh, no! Ah! Yeah, this is just a game for you to blab. What, Ryu? You haven't even been yapping. I really haven't. What the fuck do I do, is my question. Like, what even is my life, you know? Like, I'm just the whole point of this is that I can, like, talk into the void freely. But, like, I don't really have anything to say to the void, you know? You know what I mean? Like, dude, the viewer retention on this video is gonna be, like, beyond shit. And I'm okay with that, because I'm kind of just doing this for fun. Talking into the void is my passion. I've been watching a lot of Big Joel. I think that guy's pretty cool. I'm a fan of Big Joel. I really thought, yeah, Pokemon competing in Milwaukee. I really thought that dude's name was fucking Joseph, but his name is Joel. That motherfucker's name is Joel S. That was wild to me. Yeah, I've kind of just been, like, binging a lot of YouTube recently, because I don't really have, like, much else to do, you know? Like, it's been kind of slow just in terms of, like, schoolwork. And, like, so yeah, I've been watching a lot of Big Joel, been slowly working my way through, like, basically H-Bomber Guy's, like, entire catalog. So I also think that's another, you know, fantastic video creator. Fan of his stuff. Who else have I been watching a lot of? Mainly just been those two. I really, specifically, I was watching Big Joel's video on the live-action Disney adaptations. Um, and in the Cinderella one, he talks about like the constant repetition of the line like "Have courage and be kind," and that's really funny to me. I really enjoy that. I might start saying that at the end of all of my videos because I think that would be a hoot. Yeah. So if that becomes my new outro, based on this one in joke, buried in this video, that would be pretty dope, as they would say. Pretty sick and I'm going to my local tomorrow, my Smash Brothers local. I've been trying to make an effort to go more frequently to, varying degrees of success, and that's been a good time. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of you. I like Beluga, but I like Fox. I like the generation more. That's the worst part about Chinchilla, is like, it's a nice, cheap sell pet, but like, oh my god, when it hits the loyal Chinchilla, it's like the worst feeling of all time. Yeah. But yeah, I've just been like kind of playing a shit ton of this game, Pokemon Smash, and like doing nothing else. Just like this, big Joel H-Bomber guy, that's my life. What was I talking about earlier? I was talking about something like of significance to my life. Oh yeah, I've been enjoying a lot more Kendrick Lamar. I've been listening to. Oh god, I've listened to Good Kid, Mad City like so many times over the past while. And I've just been so thoroughly enjoying it. Like, so many of the songs on that track are just so, like, beautiful, man, I'm like, yeah, it's fucking Kendrick Lamar is a great artist, Fork found in kitchen, but I don't know, man. I'm grasping at straws for things to say. Which is, funny, because, like, I think, like, there are, like, 2 people that could possibly be watching this video right now. One of them is my friend Zion, and the other one is my mom. So, like, I think I should be fine with not really having much substantial to say. But it still feels weird to, like, be, like, I'm, in theory, creating content, right? And, like, I'm just kind of, fucking talking about how I have nothing to say. I don't like the current state of American politics. Heyo! Heyo! Am I right, fellas? Fellas? Guys? Anyone? It's a good joke, right? Thanks, guys. That's the people that I made up in my head. We'd have Loki been banging it out this game. I'm Loki fucking balling. Like a horse calling was balling. What else have I... Whoa, holy respect. Jesus fuck. What else have I been enjoying recently? I like Death Note. Death Note's a pretty good show. I didn't really like watch it recently or anything, but you know I've been thinking about it a bit. Death Note's pretty cool in my opinion. I enjoy watching like the whole thing. The fucking I people give the show a lot of shit for like the arc where like Light and Misa like they lose their memories and fucking spoilers by the way. Skip forward. I don't know. I'm not putting a timestamp. I don't care enough. No one's at this point in the video anyways. But like people give the show like a lot of shit for like the whole plot with like you know Light and Misa losing their memory and everything. And like yeah, like I do agree it's like bad writing, and I don't like that that's like the way we get to the grand conclusion of like you know L dying. Um. So like yeah, it is bad writing. With that being said, I don't think it's like I don't know. I enjoy that part of the show. It feels nice to be able to like actually, you know, like root for the protagonist and everything instead of like fucking you know, like what's it called? Like it's nice to have Light be on the side of justice. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. It's cool. It's cool to see that shit happening. You know what else is cool? This weekly pack. I'm really fucking with this weekly pack. This shit has been heavily enjoyable to play. So yeah, you guys know like when one of your short form video feeds is just like slop, but not even like the good slop. Like my entire like YouTube Shorts recommended feed is just like people like ranking like rappers and like rank like you know like those videos where it's like ranking the top 5 like Peter Family Guy moments or like ranking the top crash outs, and it's just like random videos in a fucking random order, and it's like it's cool, man. You really ranked that shit, but like I can't. I watch them anyways because I am a mindless ghoul. And also it feels like they're gonna fucking show up no matter what I do, so like, you know, might as well engage with the slop. Which I know is bad. Because like my Instagram Reels, for example, like they're slop, right? But they're my slop. They're my very own curated slop, right? Like I don't mind. I actually do kind of mind Italian Green Rock because I'm like woke and shit and like, you know, like oh, generated AI that. Well, and I also think that, well, and I think that, like, everyone's like, yeah, like, oh, the slop, the Italian brain rot slop, actually, you know, fuck, I don't care. But, like, everyone's like, oh, you know, the Italian brain rot slop isn't, like, as bad, because at least it knows it's slop, and it's not, like, trying to be real art. But it's like, I don't really care about the intentions of the art, because it's still generative, which means it's still taking other people's shit, right? Like, it's still jacking other people's shit, regardless of whether it's trying to be slop or not. Right? And I've also seen this awful argument of like, oh well no, but like Vigil shit is fine, because like it's not generative. But it's like even if it's not generative, you know, the environmental impact is still so huge. You know, that like it doesn't work for me. I guess is the best way to put it. Like that shit just don't work for me. Yeah, I don't like, and I think it's funny. Like dude, I fucking love Tralalero Tralala and Tung 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 Sahur and all them boys. I love those guys. You know, they're my friends. Um, but I can't. I have a hard time justifying like engaging with the content when I know that it's just kind of fundamentally bad, you know? Like, it's not cool, man. So yeah, that's another thing that I haven't been really like thinking about specifically recently, but like I've been thinking about for a good long while, like however long the fucking AI slop reading shit has been popular. It's been on my mind. I've also been listening to a lot of Twyla the Creator, which I didn't really comment on as much as like Kendrick, because I just like always listen to a lot of Tyler, but I do recognize that like no one, people don't know who I am, and I should continue to make these videos under the assumption that like people can see the shit, even if the only people watching are ostensibly like my friends and family members. Probably just a good practice to like make things watchable anyways. Sounds way more intuitive when I say it out loud. But whatever. If there's anyone who like genuinely is around, you're my fucking inspiration and I love you. And I can't believe that you find this shit entertaining. Like I don't think I have a good enough like personality to just be talking in front of a camera like this. But you know what? God damn it, I'm making it work sort of, I think. So that's what really counts in life. Yeah. I need to like talk about more things so I can like put it in the title, like make it sound like a I should just start like clickbaiting. I should just start like putting blatantly wrong information in my titles and thumbnails so that people think, oh my god, I should start wording everything like I'm like a fucking like left tuber. I'm gonna name this shit like fascist. I can't even think of like a leftist YouTube channel title. No, I don't know how to like come up with like a tasteful like imagery of one without seeming just like a big like anti-woke dick. Oh man. Also, I should have been like stacking these cows. I don't know what I'm doing, but oh my god, beaver me. Holy shit, 50-50. 50-50. What do you mean? No, watch. Usually if I just keep mashing the roll button... I love this game. I love the cores errors. Wait, are we on 9? If we're on 9 and this is the last round, I'm gonna be so sad. We are on 9. No! Oh, they weren't strong enough. Hey, CNMD achievement. And the Silver Fox achievement. Lovely. As tempted as I am to, like, talk about nothing for another however long, I think I am going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, you clearly fuck with me heavy, so like and subscribe. Comment, fucking, what should you comment? Comment an idea for, like, a cool, like, secret comment. Like, comment your own fun idea for a secret comment. Like, secret comment, colon, and then that, yeah, so, like, it's just gonna be, like, so easy to rip off. But, who's even opening the comments on this video? As I say at the end of every video, this shit is lost media. No one will ever see this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I love you all. Have courage and be kind.